Hello and welcome to this week's episode of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host Cesar Perez with
Shelby Ruger.
Appreciate you coming by.
Yo, what's good?
I heard you dealing with some major traffic on the way over here, so I'm sorry to hear that, but I appreciate you coming by.
Of course, bro.
I wanted to ask you, how long have you been doing music for? I was listening to some of your stuff earlier when I was cleaning around the house.
Yeah. I've been doing music for about like 4 years.
Okay.
I really just started. Every rapper and singer always say I pull type beats off of YouTube, and I'm the same way. I was pulling type beats off of YouTube, and I started posting like snippets on my Twitter, and like one of my songs had gone like viral on Twitter, and then that was like my first song that I ever dropped. It was called Deserve It. And yeah, that's how I started.
So would that be 2019 or like 2020-ish?
I think it was 2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bet. I always ask any artists that I have on here how they did during the pandemic. How was it for you? How was how was recording or how was like creating during COVID?
Honestly, like when COVID hit, I really was at the beginning of like my actual like creation process because I didn't know how to record. I didn't know how to do none of that. And so I was really just doing the same thing I always do, just writing a bunch of songs every day. And recording on my phone, really. And then, luckily, I was able to enroll into a technical school, and I learned how to mix and master. So now I'm really at, like, the peak of not even the peak, but, like, just the beginning of me, like, recording and, like, mixing and mastering. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, yeah. It was really interesting. It was an interesting time for sure.
Yeah.
Were you during that? So were you working like a regular job at the time still, or?
Yeah, like I was working. I think I was working at Starbucks. To be honest with you, yeah, I was working at Starbucks. I don't know how I feel
about Starbucks these days,
bro. That shit fucking sucked. Like I feel like if I was at a different store, I probably would have had more fun. But that shit was just terrible.
Just busy.
Yeah, always busy. Like there would be people. I remember there like I got coffee thrown at me like hot.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, like
that's fucked up.
People just after a while, people just go in there and like they think you robots or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up. I used to know a girl that worked at Starbucks, and she used to tell me it was pretty stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Especially like she said in the morning, like the rush of like people just going was like fucking. She said it was like so annoying.
Yeah,
just dealing with like them, and then like you said, the specifics of like I want 2 shots of this or like that shit. Like I was like, because I go to Starbucks. Well, I don't go to Starbucks now really because of all the fucking Israel shit. To be honest with you, but
yeah,
whenever I did go to Starbucks, I would always fuck up the order like every time.
Yeah.
And, like I would always like whoever I'm with, I'm like, yo, order for me because like I'm just not trying to like fucking even the sizes throw me off. The venti, the grande, all that stuff.
I'm actually gonna say, look, we boycotted Starbucks all year forever for the rest of life, bro. And I'm a plug. Manuti got better coffee. That's like a coffee shop in Houston.
Okay.
There's this place called Sleek Chocolate. They got good ass coffee. La Patagonia on Westheimer.
Like, have you been to Boomtown? Boomtown Coffee?
Nah, I haven't.
It's by I don't even know where it's by. It's like in the Heights, but it's by the I think it's called Vinyl Edge. It's like a record store.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We have to try that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Boomtown for sure. But yeah, we don't fuck with Starbucks.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's not even good. Like after we was boycotting, like one day we had went there, and we tasted it again, and it was like, this shit nasty. Yeah. Like, it's not even good.
You know what I was getting for a while? The breakfast.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know why I was getting the breakfast. Like, anytime I had, like, an off day or some shit, or, like, I would, like, on the weekend.
Yeah.
I would order the breakfast, and I'm like, oh, that's just hit or miss, to be honest with you. Sometimes it hits, and then sometimes I'm just kind of like, why am I eating this egg white wrap? You feel me? Like, what the fuck is this? But, yeah, fuck Starbucks.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
That and McDonald's, man. McDonald's have been the biggest one. I ain't gonna front. I've been slipping a little bit with McDonald's, bro. I still got the app, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even like Mickey D's like that.
Nah, I used to fuck as a kid. When I was like 12 years old, it got me like really sick. I had food poisoning.
For real?
Yeah, it was whenever they built this, we have like a Walmart around here, and whenever they built it, we went to the McDonald's. And man, I got so fucking sick. I was so disappointed because I was trying to be the Joker for Halloween. It was like 2012.
Yeah. I
let my hair grow out and shit. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna kill this shit. Then like the day before, I get so sick from like food poisoning. I'm talking about like shaking and shit. Like I was cold, but I was sweating. Like it was bad.
You should have sued their ass.
I should have honestly, because like they had just opened up. They just opened up. I was like, man, what the fuck happened? And then like ever since like 2012 all the way to like 2020, honestly, I did not eat McDonald's at all. I was like, man, fuck that shit. I don't want to get sick. And I feel bad because like whenever I was in school or in sports, they would always be like, oh, I got you McDonald's breakfast, this and that. I'm like, I don't eat this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get sick. It always like worry me. But yeah, with them, I don't really, even though again, like their coffee and shit, it's not all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, this is not all it. But I still got the app though. I'll be looking at them points like, shit. It's becoming in handy. I got paid today, so I'm like, that app comes in clutch for sure. Yeah. I was like, man, I'd be looking at this shit like, damn, 6,000 points. I was like, if I get it for free, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. There's a couple other ones. Are they McDonald's, Starbucks?
Yeah.
Do you know any other ones? Any other Israel-funded like brands?
Yeah, Nike.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, Nike support.
You just broke my heart, man. You just broke my fucking heart.
Hey, bro, like every big corp probably support them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's tough.
Hey, but people just gotta realize like we the ones that got the power. So like,
oh, for sure,
you know, if we're not spending, they gonna lose and they gonna have
the fact that they're not even like covering the shit on the news, because like every time I go to my mom, she lives around here, and like after work I'll visit her, me and my brother and shit.
Yeah.
And she's always watching the news about like no coverage of like any of the cases against like Israel. Like none of the South Africa stuff that happened. Like they're not covering anything on them there. Like this is wild. Like
yeah, I mean they just want to keep us distracted with like the shit that don't matter. That's why they always trying to like sell us something
Miami
new.
aliens and shit like that or random bullshit. I'm just come on now. Like I'm just like, why are y'all? It's like now that we know, even though people have been known, but like last year really like showed like this shit is fucking crazy. Like y'all need to stop. But yeah, the fact that like the USA is like the only other country voting against like ceasefires and stuff like that is
it
wild.
Makes sense. It makes sense because that's who we are. Like that's who we always been. Like we don't ever protect like black and brown folks. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely not.
So
that's what I try to tell my brother too, because at the time he's just like, whenever this first started like getting real, like a lot of traction. Yeah. I just told him like, yo, you like, he's like, man, I don't really have an opinion on that. This and I was like, I don't know about having an opinion, but you should definitely be aware of like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not like about to fly over there and fight, nothing like that, but like just be aware of like history, know your history. And then like, the next day he was watching like marathoning videos. He's like, this is fucked up. He's like, this shit is crazy. And I'm like, nah, for sure, bro. Like, the fact that this has been happening for like years, like literally like decades, like just like suffering is like terrible.
It's important to know history, bro. Like, did you see that theory, that conspiracy theory of people saying that the Mandela effect is like they're creating it? It's a huge experiment to see like how much of history they can erase. Damn,
really?
Yeah, like, because this girl, she was going crazy. She was like, I know the Fruit of the Loom had the cornucopia like logo, because that's the thing. And she searched all throughout her clothes and stuff, and she ended up like finding like a shirt with the cornucopia on there, even though Fruit of the Loom had said they never had it. Oh. And so now people are saying the Mandela effect is like an experiment by the government to see how much of history they can erase.
Oh my God. Well, with that and like critical race theory, they're really fucking around with like shit where it's like,
they're taking that shit away.
Isn't that insane? Isn't that fucking insane? Like something that's like, I don't know, with technology now, I'm just like, couldn't kids just Google this shit? But maybe not. Maybe the parents are just gonna like shelter them and not want them to like.
No, for real though.
Learn about that, but it's just like the fact that they're trying to get rid of that is just like, even the stuff we learned in school. How old are you? I don't even know how old you are.
22.
Okay, oh yeah, I'm 20. Yeah. I'm 27 now. Damn, my birthday just happened, so I'm
happy birthday! Happy belated, bro.
It was on the 8th.
Okay.
It was on the 8th, so like
that makes you an Aquarius.
Capricorn, I think.
Capricorn,
I think, yeah. I always hear like decent things. So I don't know. Hopefully, you know.
I fuck with Capricorns. Yeah? I don't fuck with Aquariuses though.
All right.
Like Aquarius men, the worst, bro.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, they the worst, bro.
Shit. You need to link up my friend Helen. She's like, I had her on the podcast. She gave me like a card reading and stuff like that. And she always sends me shit like, oh my God, just so you know, your moon is rising right now, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I have CoStar downloaded and shit, so it is interesting for sure. But I don't get lost into it. She'd be sending me like a whole bunch of shit. Like, she'd be sending me breakdowns like, hey, when this happens, like, this is why this has happened. That's what that is. I'm like, that's a bet.
Yeah, I mean, I think spirituality is like really big, like in our generation, because like we kind of stepped away from like the typical religion, you know, like because it just doesn't resonate with us. You know what I'm saying? But this does. So
not for sure. Definitely when like, especially like, I don't know who writes the zodiac signs thing, the like readings and stuff. Yeah. But sometimes they're like pretty on point. I'm just like, damn, like It's kind of scary.
Got me thinking like, okay, this shit for real.
Like
though.
How accurate? Who's giving you this information right now? You feel me? Like, what's going on? But yeah, that's just interesting. That's what you just said right now about the Mandela effect is kind of interesting. Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's very. That's.
I have to look into that shit because I'm like, bro, are they really trying to do like? Even if they was trying to do it, like, will we even know? Like, we wouldn't know.
Who knows? I heard something that time is going different. That like the Earth is rotating like slightly faster. That's why time I don't know about you, but time for me feels like a little sped up.
It do too.
I'll be feeling like, man, ever since like COVID and shit, I'm like, dude, these days are just going by. Like, what the fuck?
Like we already done with January,
bro. That's crazy. Like, it's already what, the 18th? That's wild.
But it's also just like, I don't like what's it called? I don't know what they call it, but like when they change the time and it gets darker.
Daylight savings. Yeah,
yes, bro. That's just dumb as fuck. Like, why are y'all doing
farmers
this?
And shit or whatever the fuck? I don't even know why the fuck. I think the reason is for farmers, but I don't even.
I mean, do they need this shit? Like, we have the technology.
I think it's like, wouldn't they just wake up earlier or what the fuck? Why don't they just set their alarm or like earlier or something?
It's that, and I feel like it was like something in the late 90s that like people were like, I don't want my kid walking in the dark and shit, like in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, I'm just like, that shit's a waste of time, bro. Like, I want my day.
Nah, I feel you. That is a waste of time, honestly. I hate when that shit happens. It always throws me off, especially now, because like. Yesterday with the freeze at my job, we like totally like had to make up like a whole bunch of shit. So like I was like, in the morning it was dark, and when we left it was like still dark. I'm like, damn, what happened? I just missed the whole day. Like, what happened? And it's because the daylight is like going. I think it's gonna change soon. Shit, I think like within the next week or two it's gonna switch again.
Thank God, bro. I can't stand this.
You know, like the getting dark like quick and shit.
No, because it feel like damn, like I guess it's time to go to bed now. Or like I'm finna chill at the house because like you know what I'm saying.
No, I definitely like look outside. I'm just like, all right, well, about to take a shower, about to relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me just wind, especially after work. Oh my God. I go to the gym and then I just go straight home and I'm like, all right, I'm done for the day. That's it. People would message me. I'm like, just did not disturb real quick.
Are you more of like a homebody or you like going outside?
I think honestly, I celebrated my birthday out and about. Like we went downtown and shit. We kind of got a little drunk and stuff. That was cool. But I am more of a homebody, honestly.
Okay.
I kind of always been that way. But depending on the people that I'm with, I could like be out and be social and shit. But for the most part, I'm kind of just cool, just chilling at the house, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like a couple of years ago, I might have been like a person that liked to go out. But now I'm more like, I just can't go out and get drunk no more. Like, me and her had went to a party the other day and we was like, bro, like, it's not the same no more.
Yeah,
you know, like, party is not the same.
I felt that way a little bit on my birthday, honestly. I was just like, after a while, I was looking around like, I want to go home, man. Like, I want to roll me some shit up and like just chill out. Like, I don't feel like being out here just because like, I just feel old now. I'm 27. I'm kind of like, I'm just kind of like, I kind of rather just be home. You know what I'm saying? And I see all these young people just fucking walling out and like getting into brawls and shit. I'm like, I'm too old for that. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do not need to like be around like anyone just like any shenanigans and shit. Honestly, I feel like that changed after COVID though. For me personally.
Yeah, I feel like people don't know how to talk to each other no more. Like, and this girl was talking about like I saw this TikTok from this girl. She was like things that we missed out on, like. And they were talking about club culture, how, like, it's not the same as, like, when we were kids and we saw Snooki and, like, the Jersey people, like, going crazy and shit, like, with their coochies out and shit.
Oh, man, shit
like, you do not see that. Like, niggas just be standing around in the club now, like, just, you know, like, they don't even be talking.
They don't want to be dancing or anything. They just want to, like, that shit. Honestly, like I said, it depends on who I'm with. Like, if I'm with a certain group of people, I'll be like, all right, I'll just be, like, chilling and, like, sipping on my drink. But if it's with like my homeboys and shit, or like even people that I know, I'm like, all right, cool. It's like I'll be like on the floor and shit, dancing around. It depends though. Jersey Shore, damn, that's crazy. You know what's funny? I saw a video about that shit earlier. I forgot what it was. I think one of them had hooked up with the Canadian or some shit like that. I was watching a clip on Facebook. Were you a big Jersey Shore person?
No, like I never watched Jersey Shore, but I remember like talking about Snooki like when I was in middle school and shit. And they'd be like, yeah, like I can't wait to get to college. Like we finna be cutting up. We get to college.
GTL and shit.
Yeah, like like I get to college. That shit lame, bro. Like, oh God, that shit not
checking
even
out books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I feel you. It's funny because like I grew up with my cousins. They're all like 3 years older than me. Like they're all over like 3-4 years older than me. So I saw them get like super hyped over the Jersey Shore. Like, and I would watch them. Like, it's a funny show. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like, I was never super into it. But they would be, man, they'd be like, they trying to live that shit, like working out, buying white muscle shirts and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, he's like, oh, shit, grenade, this and that. Like, using the terminology, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they really got roped into the whole, like, Jersey Shore shit. It was a big show. I don't think people realize how big that shit was.
Yeah, no, that hoe was really big. Like, like I said, I didn't even watch that shit, but, like, I knew of it. I'm saying so.
I feel like, to me, or our generation, I feel like it's bigger than, like, The Real World. Remember that? I don't know if you ever heard of that shit. That's an old, like, MTV show, to be honest with you. That's like,
I heard of it, like, and it was, like, a reality TV show.
It's basically the same shit as Jersey Shore, just not they'll switch the cast out like every year.
Okay, so like Big Brother, like
kinda.
Okay.
So I remember that one being kind of big, but Jersey Shore definitely was like that shit was like
that was
everywhere.
A plug for real.
They were on like WWE and shit, on wrestling and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Snooki was doing backflips. Like, I'm like, this is crazy.
Bro, that's such a crazy time, bro. We was just talking about that the other day, like how now like I feel like people are a lot less creative because of like society, like in cancel culture. Like people aren't as willing to put all of their art out there, say whatever, say how it is in their mind, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, yeah.
Because it was definitely a lot more cunty and like real vulgar back then, like in the early 2000s, and I miss that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Could you explain something to me?
What?
Oh man, on Twitter I always see like so and so serving cunt, blah 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 serving cunt. I don't know I know what it means. I know what cunt means, but I'm just kind of like, is it just mean they're just styling or what the fuck?
Like they just giving, you know what I'm saying? Like they giving what needs to be gay, like they really serving that shit on the plate.
I forgot what it was. They were like saying, it was like a character on like SpongeBob or some shit. They were like, so and so is serving cunt. I'm like,
bro, on SpongeBob?
Yeah, I was like, this shit is crazy. I was like, because I know what the fuck it means, but I'm just kind of like, is that really what it means? I'm just trying to like get confirmed and shit. That's funny.
I saw some lady on Pinterest complaining because she heard some kids saying cunt. Like she's serving cunt like on the street, and she was like, I thought that cunt was a bad word, and now they're using it as a compliment. Yeah, I was like, bitch, like if you don't want to use this shit, like do your thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I never got that. Like I see like young people behavior, and it doesn't really bother me, honestly. I just kind of like, shit. I'm like, that's crazy shit, but I'll just kind of move on with my day. You feel me? I would never fixate it.
I like it. Like sure. I saw this thing on TikTok. I'm always talking about TikTok, but like this teacher was complaining about like the new age of kids and how they don't listen, and like you tell them to do something and they're like, why? And I like that because it's like, why should we always have to like follow the rules? Like,
you like them questioning it.
Yeah, like we shouldn't always have to follow the rules. Like I feel like that's how they really control us. Like when we don't ask questions or we don't always fall in line, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Especially like thinking about the stuff they taught me in school with like Christopher Columbus being this awesome dude, and it's just like kind of wasn't an awesome guy, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of a dickhead when you really think about it. Like he totally came, and I don't know, with that kind of shit I always feel like it's like a give or take. Just because I'm like, he's a dick, but like on the other side of it, like none of this like probably would like history will be different. You feel me? So I don't know. I feel like everyone has like a dark history, but certain shit like that, I'm just kind of like, damn, y'all really made this man seem like he's the one. You know what I'm saying? And it's totally like, bro. He's not.
He literally killed a bunch of people. Like,
bro, that's what I'm saying. And then when you like really read into like what the fuck he was writing, like in his books and stuff, he's like, man, he was super like just racist and like,
oh my God,
he's a bad dude.
That's crazy. See, you wouldn't even know, and they try not to teach us, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The whole like blankets and shit, like that was on purpose. Like they knew that the diseases would not be able to like, the Native Americans would be able to handle the European diseases.
That's crazy, bro.
The blankets full of smallpox and shit, like all that stuff was like on purpose. It wasn't like just oh shit, my bad.
I got to read up on it.
It's bad.
See, I don't even know. Like I feel like as I get older, I realize like how ignorant I am like towards certain things, like because I wasn't taught, but also because like I haven't spent the time to really like understand like where are we, you know what I'm saying? Like, and how did we get here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. Yeah, it depends. I forgot when it was, when I was like, because earlier I didn't really give a fuck about it, to be honest with you. It wasn't until I was like started listening to like underground people, like I don't know if you know what Immortal Technique is. He's like an old school underground like rapper, but he's super like political. And him, I'm just kind of like, I was always just like, this sounds dope, but I never really like looked into what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I look into it, I'm just kind of like, oh shit, like he really was spitting some real stuff. But it all depends. I was telling my brother during the whole that shit too that the country itself is like just built on like white supremacy. Like this is like it sounds like not a stereotype, but it sounds like just basic, but it is true. Like when you think about it, like whoever wrote those declarations and stuff like that, who were they? They were old rich white dudes. You know what I'm saying? So like, why when people fight so hard for like I want this law or my Second Amendment right, this and that, I'm just kind of like, those laws were written like not for you, bro. They're written for like the upper class, like rich people to stay on top, so they could keep maintaining like their position.
And it hasn't been that long since we've been in this time period where like
it hasn't. Yeah, no,
it hasn't. It's like this was slavery, this was segregation, and this is now like
it's crazy. Especially like what was it? Martin Luther King Day was Monday. No, I'm pretty sure. Like even that, like that wasn't that long ago.
No, not at all. Like, and people say like we gotta forget that. Like, y'all got what y'all need now. It's like it's not even close. Like the gap is not nowhere near close.
Hell no. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The idea that people would think that way just fucking blows me away. I'm just kind of like, how could you like, how? Like, how do you not know what like your history, like we said?
Yeah, and I think it's just because like, you know, people get uncomfortable. Like, people don't like to have the hard conversations and they feel like it's an attack on them, but it's really not. It's like an attack on the system, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
or history itself, like of what happened for sure.
I'm not even going to attack history because it already happened, but like, we need to understand like, where we are and like why people feel a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of us are struggling, like not just black folk, but like Hispanics and like, you know, like we all struggling, and like to see like white people just trying to erase like what has happened is just kind of, it's crazy, bro. Like,
it is crazy, for sure.
Yep.
And like I get along with most people, you feel me? But like I always tell my brother, I'm like, man, I don't know. I was like, certain white people just be giving off bad vibes. Like I remember I took a trip during when the fuck was it? It had to be like August of like 2020 when I shouldn't be traveling, but me and my cousin were like, let's go to Colorado and we'll do all this shit. I'm like, all right, cool. So we went and we ended up going to like Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Montana, like doing the whole like loop at the like national parks and shit. And it was cool. And then we went to like Montana, and I'd never been to Montana. Racist as fuck, dude. Super racist. Like we went to this gift shop, bro, and it was like stay on your side, like super like anti-immigration like shit, and just like Trump MAGA shit, like everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere.
I know you was scared.
And my friend Fernando, I was like, hey, fuck these guys, bro. I was like, what the fuck? My friend Fernando, it's funny because he grew up in North Carolina. He grew up with us, but then he ended up going to North Carolina, so like he talks like a little white. Shout out to Fernando. But he's always like, he saw that shit, he's like, man, fuck these guys, bro. And he started like immediately got a hoodie. He's like, got a couple shit. He's like, all right, I'm ready to go. You ready? And we just walked out. He walked out with a whole bunch of shit.
Bro, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, bro, you should have got me something. He's like, bitch, I thought you were going to get something. I'm like, nah. I wasn't trying to risk it over here, bro. I was like,
for real though. Hell nah.
But it was wild. Just seeing it out in the open like that. I was like, damn, that's how y'all feel? Like,
yeah, bro. Like, even if you driving like on some parts of Texas, like near Houston, you'll see some shit and you like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know, I like when we take road trips, I be scared. Like I don't even want to drive at night type shit because you never know where you end up.
For sure. I heard is it West Texas? I don't know if it's West Texas or East Texas, but one of them is like fucking bad.
That's crazy.
Like in the sticks and shit, like in the countryside where like there's like hardly a police or anything like that. It's just like all of them just running wild and shit.
Yeah.
And honestly, they're the reason why like we get put as like a red state, as like a Republican state.
Really?
Is because they're for whatever reason they get like a lot of the votes, and like they vote usually for like Republicans. Because if you look at it like Dallas, I'm not sure about Dallas, but I know Houston for sure and Austin for sure. Always Democratic, always like pretty liberal.
Yeah.
But then when you zoom out and you're kind of like, oh fuck, well it doesn't really matter because like Texas is just like always like red. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? It almost feels like what I'm like, why am I voting? You feel me? I don't know. It's I don't know. It could be disheartening sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that's again, we saying fuck the system for a reason, bro. You know like they separated for a reason. You know, they know what they're doing, but you know, in due time, like we just gotta make sure that like we keep voting and like just keep learning about like what the system actually is, because I feel like that's where we fall short. Like as a minority group, like we don't know as much as the other group. And if we knew as much, then we could make a change. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be knowledgeable because knowledge is really power. Like I know that's corny, but like
no, it's true for sure.
It's true.
I heard I forgot who said it, but they were like the best way to combat like racists is to like live right next door to them. Like eventually just move in right next door, and then they're like. They can't avoid you. You feel me?
Yeah.
They can't avoid like seeing you and shit like that.
Bro, that's funny as shit. Cause growing up, I used to be by my with my abuela, and she lived in Pasadena, and we lived up next to this racist ass. Like he was racist. Like had the Nazi sign on the back of his car, everything. And he fell in love with us, bro. Like, yeah, he would have me. He was like, he used to talk to us like all the time. He'd be like, you know what, you're the first black folk that I understand, like, ain't no need for hate. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, shit. George, why are you admitting you're racist to me right now, bro? Like, I'm 12. Bro, but yeah, he used to, bro, like, that. I literally watched him turn from, like, being racist to, like, loving.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
how old was he? Was he, like, an older guy?
He was old, yeah, he was old. And he just recently passed away, like, a couple years ago. Like, RIP to that man. But, like, yeah, I literally watched him change, like, start to realize like
that's why I'm saying, man, some people can change. It's not fucking like they're not programmed to be, you know what I'm saying, or they're not like stuck on some shit. They're like they could eventually like learn about other things. You had mentioned like people being creative and stuff. I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about the whole AI, like AI tracks and stuff like that? I
ain't gonna lie, I love it because it's like if you already know like your process of being creative, like I feel like AI really just amplifies like your efficiency. You know what I'm saying? I've been using it for AI for everything. Like if I'm stuck on a line, I'm like, bro, fuck, like what's this last line?
I just kind of guide you a little bit.
Yeah, like I'll just type it into ChatGPT and be like, give me the last line. Or like they'll give me like, a bunch of different options and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this one, but I'm gonna change this and this and that.
So you're like you're a true modern artist then, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like some people are just like fighting like, nah, fuck that shit, we can't have it, this and that. But I totally use AI for like my reels and stuff, the shorts that I post. Yeah, I totally use AI to be honest with you, just because like I'm not super, I don't know, for whatever, you mentioned TikTok earlier.
Yeah.
And so many people have come on and been like, bro, you need to get on TikTok, And I have a TikTok, but I just never like.
Yeah, get on that hoe, bro. Like you could even use, there's an AI tool that like, you could put in your whole full video and like, it'll make the content for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For like, I forget what it's called. It's like Omen or some shit.
Yeah, it's something with an O. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're talking about.
Or Omni, some shit like that. But I had used it last time, and this dude was like, use this app, and we'll post it. Invite me as a collaborator. I'm like, all right, bet. And it totally pulled like the fucking best clips or whatever. And I was like, damn, this is cool. And it was like well edited, well shot, everything. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, bro. They be doing shit. I'm telling you, like AI, like it's obviously, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's better than humans, but like they gonna make less mistakes because like that shit programmed, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like a lot of people. So you see it as like a tool then? It's a tool. Yeah, like I feel like great artists know how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake, for example, like people get mad at him, but like even his newest stuff, like they like, that's not real hip hop. He said he was bringing back old Drake. Like fuck you guys. Like that man's been at the top of the charts for how long, bro? Like conquered how many generations, bro? Like.
I mean, he's been around since 2009. That's a long time. 2009 to 2019, and he's probably gonna be there till like 2029. Honestly,
yeah, he gonna be there.
Like, to like, you know what I'm saying, to still be on top.
Yeah, like that. Like I admire Drake because he understands like how to look at the landscape, or his team and him understand that like to resonate with like new generations and like new people coming in. Like you have to change. You have to adapt.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. I feel like he is, and you see him working with other like younger artists like Yeet, and then he had worked with. I
love Yeet, bro. We listen to Yeet.
I don't listen to him. My brother puts me on to him. He's like, man, Yeet's fucking. I'm like, all right, cool.
Fire.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Nah, Drake. A lot of people do give him shit. The only thing that I like dislike about him is sometimes I'm listening to him. And he'll go like he'll be like trying to act a little too hard. I'm kind of like, come on, Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I love like all of Drake's music. You know what I'm saying? But I am a Drake dick rider. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I am a dick rider. But like even his new music, like I don't resonate with it, but like I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? because he understands.
To me personally, I don't think he's ever put out like a shitty project.
He hasn't.
Nah, like there's always some songs. Oh, you don't like the
dark lane one? The dark lane tempos. I think that is what we call the demos. I did not like that at all.
Damn, for real.
But yeah, no, I didn't like it.
Oh my god. I like a couple songs from there. I think
a couple of the songs were good. Like the one with Giveon, that was the only one that was like that hit. But like, my opinion don't matter. You didn't like the Playboy Cardi. Nah.
The baby voice.
No. No, but like I like every single one of Drake's albums. I can't except for that one. Like I found something that I like out of every single album.
So even like honestly, never mind the more dancey kind of. Oh man,
that was my favorite album that year, bro. Like that he had dropped it. He dropped it the same year he did the collab album, right?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
I think it is. But yeah, that was my favorite album from him like that year. Like niggas was hating. I was like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all not listening.
They were really disliking the album. I'm like, damn. But to me, I always like that kind of Drake. Like Passion Fruit. I fucking love Passion Fruit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of like vibey Drake.
Y'all complaining he been doing this shit. Like,
I like that shit. Like for sure. I definitely like that or like Get It Together. You need to get that shit together. That's a good song. You know what I'm saying? I like his shit. Like I said, the only time I have a problem with him is when he tries to like flex a little too hard. It's like shooters or blah blah blah. I'm just kind of like, all right. I mean, I used to watch Degrassi, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I miss, bro. Like niggas just be giving the hate. Like I don't know who said it. I think it was Method Man. He said, they said, do you think Drake is hip hop? And
I know you're talking. It was Mos Def.
Yeah, I think that was him. And he was like, nah, I think it's synonymous with like shopping. And I'm like, bro, you're literally a hater, bro. Like you're literally a hater, bro.
Nah, I feel you. For no reason. I like Mos Def, but I see. He did come off haterish. I ain't gonna front. He came across like the attitude and stuff. Like as soon as they asked him, he just kind of like, why are you doing this to me? I was like, damn, Mos or Yasin Bey, I think is his name now. But I'm just like, what the fuck? What happened there? I don't know. To me, it made it seem like there was some personal shit going on.
For sure.
I'm like, what's going on?
For sure.
I know Drake had mentioned his name in a line, but I thought it was just like a regular line. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm this and that, like Mos Def or some shit like that. But I guess he felt a type of way. But I feel you. Yeah. Drake definitely is hip hop for sure.
He's hip hop. Like hip hop is definitely it's a culture, and I feel like the fact that he's able to like bring that culture like in the stores, he's on movies, he's on commercial, like he's everywhere. Like everywhere. That's what we wanted. Like I don't know what like the inventors of hip hop really want, like what they saw, but like I feel like he made it bigger than what we could have even imagined. You know what I'm saying?
In terms of like longevity, he's like he's becoming like the LeBron, to be honest with you. He's just been around forever. He's like literally been around forever. I remember, because even like 2009, I would have been, what the fuck? I would have been like, I think 12 or 11. A long time. I'm 27 now, you know what I'm saying? He's still been like at the top, like you said, and like up the charts and shit like that. And I never really got the whole Drake hate. I did hate on Lil Wayne as a younger guy. Oh, you get it?
I get the hate, but like it's because people don't like change. They don't know how to adapt. That's what it is. But I love that shit. Like I love that you don't really. So
you would say he's not even, because some people are saying that he's like taking a dip now in terms of quality. How do you feel about that? Is it hitting the same?
Okay, I don't think he's hitting the same. But I feel like it's because that's the market that we have right now. Like you have to stay on top of shit. Like he has to drop every year, or like people are gonna be like, actually he don't. He's big enough to like take a break and like.
He could take a break like a Kendrick or a J. Cole. They usually take breaks, but he doesn't though. He's been pretty active like for the longest time.
He releases like every year, like, and that's just the type of artist he is. Like he's a hype beast type of artist. Same like Kanye and shit.
No, I feel you on that. Kanye is fucking crazy, dude. Kanye is so like, I just love his music so much, but goddamn, he be like, he making it hard. He be making it hard. Well,
let me not say he crazy. He honestly, like after this, I ain't even gonna say what he said was the best.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to, but like after all this shit happened, I'm like, okay, like is Kanye crazy, or is he just like he knows more than us?
Honestly, I feel like I feel like because for a while he would like bug out and then like an album's coming out. Yeah. So I was like, is that just his rollout that he like bugs out and then like A new album comes out.
I don't know. I saw this conspiracy theory that's not even Kanye. That's his clone, and I was like,
some Gucci Man shit where they say Gucci Man had a clone after he got out of jail. That's funny. Oh my god, shit. I don't know. Maybe shit. I don't know. He be wilding out.
It's scary to think that we really don't know. Like we really don't know the shit that's going on.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it is a clone. You feel me? Like, that's just interesting, but at the same time, it is kind of like. It feels weird, like, knowing that, like, on the off chance we are left in the dark, and, like, let's say that is a clone. That's fucking crazy. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, like, bro, like, when I blow, like, and I get in the studio with this man, am I gonna be talking to Ye or not?
That's crazy. Do you anticipate any shit like that, like, dealing with... Have you ever dealt... I was gonna say, as an artist, have you ever dealt with, like... Because I know creative people and artists in general can be, like... They could be really cool, or they could be, like, really, like, odd. Have you ever dealt with people like that?
I would say, like, I have, but I didn't know initially that I was working with somebody that would be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I never, like, in the creative space, it's usually, like, a really open space. Like, everybody's pretty much themselves. I think once I start to really get into the top areas, like, where I'm starting to meet, like, you know, the bougie people, I feel like that's when I'm going to start hitting people that I'm like, okay, I don't fuck with them. But, yeah. Yeah, like, creatively, I haven't run into anybody that I'm like, ugh.
That's good. That's good. I've only had one guest where I'm kind of like, what the fuck happened? Like, it was just like, we recorded, like, for so long, and I was like, I feel like I don't even know this guy. Like, after we recorded, I was like, damn, we recorded for, like, fucking almost 3 hours, and, like, he was leaving, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know what he does. I don't know what, like, he's, like, I was just so lost after it. That's the only time. That's the only time where I ever felt a type of way. But I don't know. I have a lot of people, a lot of friends in like bands and stuff like that, and they always tell me like, "Fuck that guy," or this is that. Like I'll be at a show and I'm like, "Damn!" And they'll put me aside and be like, "He's like, what do you think about that guy's set?" And I was like, "It was alright." He's like, bro, "Come on, bro." Like,
I mean, I don't like to talk about art like that. Like, obviously, there's gonna be stuff I don't like, and there's gonna be stuff I do like, but what you like might not be something I like. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I feel like art is really, you know, it's in the beholder. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I listen to some shit where it's kind of like I definitely have music that I just play like to myself. Yeah. And I don't play when I'm like around like women or like, you know, people I'm trying to impress. It's like, it's so funny because like last year there's these artists that I know. I don't know if you know who Danny Brown is. Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia.
I do know who JPEG Mafia is.
That's my boy. I love JPEG Mafia. But he dropped a collab project called Scaring the Hoes with Danny Brown. And the music is definitely like for sure scaring the hoes. Like it's not typical. Like it's not like regular rap. It's like some other shit. Even like just the production. Like they're rapping like, you know what I'm saying, normal, but like the production is so fucking crazy that it's like, I can't play this shit. I'm like, there's no way I could play this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Damn, that's interesting you said that about the AI. Because like I said, I definitely see it as a tool for sure. Like it helps me out, especially like when I want to send memes and shit. Like, man, that'd be fucking funny, dude. I'd be like taking a photo, putting it in the AI thing, and then typing out like specifics. Yeah. And then sending it to my friends. I'm just like, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, like I feel like honestly the people who are like, no, AI is, you know, taken away, like those are the people that's gonna get passed up. Like you know,
interesting.
like opportunity wise, because I feel like if you're not adapting, like you're gonna get passed up because those people gonna be working faster than you. They're gonna be getting like maybe even better ideas than you, and they're gonna be able to execute it.
You know I do want to ask you about how do you feel about like, let's say God forbid you pass away or whatever reason, and then there's like someone like types your shit in AI and it's like, oh, I want a new song from this artist that passed away.
Damn.
Because people have been doing that with like Michael Jackson. They'll have like Michael Jackson cover like a certain song that didn't he never even recorded. You feel me?
See, I mean, I would be dead in the grave, so I guess it really don't matter. But like,
I guess so. But if you had a choice, how would you feel about it?
I don't think I would give a fuck.
Nah, I feel you.
Nah, like I think it would be kind of funny and like honestly, like it keeps your name alive in some way, unless it's like something ridiculous.
Yeah, unless it's like have you like saying incriminating shit. It's like,
I couldn't fuck with that.
I feel you. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I always said like because I'm a photographer, I'm always like open to people like using my photos, reposting my photos. Just because I feel like it sounds nerdy and shit, but like I just feel like that somehow the universe will get it back to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if someone reposts it without tagging me, I'm more than okay with that. I have no problem with it, honestly. I'm just kind of like, I guess because I came from like bootleg culture with like Pirate Bay and MP3 Rocket and LimeWire and shit.
Yeah.
I came from that culture, so I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. Like I don't really trip on it too much.
Yeah, like there are people that trip on it. And I'm just like.
I don't find, you know, if someone like posts a fucking photo of mine and they're getting paid a lot, then I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll cook me down a little bit, but if you're just reposting it just to like repost it on your story or some shit like that, I don't really fucking.
Yeah, like I understand the credit part of it. Like I want my credit and shit, but like at the end of the day, like I feel like the tagging and like I feel like you're just taking it way too serious. Like it's social media.
Yeah, no, I feel you for sure. I mean? Do you ever take breaks off of social media? How are you with that?
No, I don't take. I mean, there are some spurts where like I'll like just not be on my phone as much, but it's hard like as an artist to feel like you're not missing out on something, and I have to work on that. Like I have major FOMO sometimes. Like,
okay,
oh damn, like what if I miss an opportunity here, like to perform, or like I see this person, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just. But at the end of the day, it really is not that serious because if they're there today, they're going to be there the next day. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like I want to be off of my phone like a lot more.
I feel you on that. I'm the same way, though. I'm always kind of like, I have to, like, doing what I'm doing, I feel like to a certain extent, I have to be on there.
Yeah.
But I do feel, when I look at that screen time, I'm kind of like, holy shit.
Bro, like I looked at my shit the other day. It was like 6 hours or some shit like that. Like,
it's wild.
Yeah,
it's just wild. My shit's the same way, especially like on my off days, on like a Sunday or Saturday. Oh my god, like that's all I'm fucking doing is just looking at it. Even like some of it is work, like editing photos or like making thumbnails and shit.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm just looking at fucking memes. To be honest with you, or like city shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just not even like it's tough, man. Because like I do try to take breaks, but I don't know. I do that when I post. I'll post something and then I'll kind of fuck off and like not even be on my shit or just text people.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know, something about like going back to it and then seeing like, oh, this person fucked with it, this person liked it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, this year I'm really just like, I feel like this year I'm really just trying to focus on creating like a base, like a secure base for me, mentally and like spiritually, physically. And I think it really does start with like how much time I'm spending like online instead of like in the present moment. Because, like, when you're on the phone, you're not aware. You're unconscious, like just scrolling, and then like you look up and it's like it's been 3 hours and like
it's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it also like builds this habit of like you're not even thinking about, oh, why do I feel this way, or like why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like you just end up acting like a robot. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, definitely. I heard something. I forgot what fighter it was. I'm into like sports and stuff, and they were saying that like. They wake up and they don't even look at their phone till like 8 o'clock or some shit.
At the
wake
night?
up at like a.m. and so in the morning. Okay. So they wake up at like 6 a.m. and they're like, yeah, I don't even look at my phone until like 8 a.m. And I'm like, damn. They're like, I spend the first 2 hours of my day off my phone. I do everything else like besides like I'll work out, I'll like listen to music, I'll do this and that, but I don't pick up my phone until like after 2 hours. I'm like, damn. Yeah. And I was like, that sounds cool, but I don't know if I could do it, honestly.
I don't know if I could do that shit either. And like, we were at Micro Center the other day, and I was like, what? Like, there was an MP3 player, and I was like, why are they selling MP3 players? And then I realized, oh, there's probably people that like want to listen to music, but like they don't want to be on their phone. Yeah,
I guess that's it, huh? Or they have like records and shit. I have a couple friends that got into like collecting like vinyl and stuff like that, which is cool. It's expensive though. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is expensive.
That shit is expensive,
man.
But if you go to like, my dad be collecting them from like estate sales and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, so he'll like just kind of get like a whole. Damn, that's interesting. So like, if someone passes or some shit like that, they just have.
Yeah, they'll have records. An estate sale. Yeah, and my dad has gotten like old records that are like worth thousands.
What the fuck? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Holy shit. I'm trying to think. Oh man, I took it away. Oh, it's right here. If you look, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's I think that's Drake's uncle.
For real?
Yeah. That's Drake's uncle, dude.
That's actually funny as shit.
My friend gave it to me when he was in I think either Tokyo or Korea. There you go. I forgot his name, but it's Graham. His last name is Graham on there.
That boy been in the industry, bro.
Yeah, you see.
Look, D, this Drake's uncle. I've seen
kind of a
Drake
fly cover, honestly. I ain't gonna lie.
Drake be posing like this, bro.
Hey.
He got.
You see his dad? His dad be wildin'.
His dad be wildin'?
Yeah, I forgot his dad. Dennis Graham, I think, or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I love. As a Drake fan, let me ask you, how did you feel about the whole Pusha T shit? Because that was fucking. I'm like, I was kind of loving that. I'm a huge Pusha T fan. I was like, damn.
I think it was all for publicity, bro.
Damn, really? I think the Kanye shit is, to be honest with you. I really believe that for sure.
I mean, I think it's just all.
Like marketing, just fucking around. Like,
I don't know if it's marketing. Like, they probably did have beef, but it's discouraging to see like how much we beef in the culture.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
Sure.
Like we would be so much stronger if like we just worked together. But obviously, I don't know the politics and stuff. Like
especially the shit that we're beefing over. It's like, what is this stupid like?
Yeah, like okay, so you mad because he leaked your son to the world? I mean,
yeah. Well, I was gonna say even before with him, like, well, the shit with him and Kanye was kind of funny.
Yeah,
like he got pressed over him like making him do that song, or him making him do a song, and then Kanye flipped it and just like cut him out of the song completely. And the song was the one that he's like whoop diddy whoop.
Bro, I was just laughing at that the other day.
And I was
bro,
like, damn. I was like, imagine Drake pressing play, and then it like he hears the beat like, oh shit, I'm about to come in, and then like he totally does it, and it's just whoop diddy poop. He just trolled the shit out of him,
bro.
That shit was crazy. That shit was everywhere too. I was like, damn, the memes. I was watching reaction channels. I was like, God, I love the drama, but in reality, what is it? You feel me? It's just basic. It's just petty drama and shit like that. But that was interesting though. That was an interesting time.
I respect Pusha T though. Like,
oh man, I love me some Pusha T. Oh fuck yeah, dude. His shit goes hard, and it's been going on. Have you ever listened to like clips and shit? His old like from like 2000 with him and his brother. And they sound the same. I'm not gonna hold you. Like they sound the exact same. I can't even like differentiate like which one is which.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they sound the same. But I don't know how the fuck we got out to Pusha T. That's funny. I was gonna ask you, damn. So like, growing up, what kind of music was like being played like around your house?
So I'm half Dominican.
What?
Yeah. So I used to listen to a lot of like bachata and salsa, so like Juan Luis Guerra and Mark Anthony.
That fucking guitar, that slide guitar and shit.
Yeah, like
it's just fucking clean.
Yeah, that's what I used to listen to. A lot of that. Just a lot of traditional like bachata Dominican music. And then the other half was like my dad was really versatile, so he would listen to a lot of rock, and he would listen to a lot of like R&B. And that's what I grew up listening to, like Day 26. I never even heard of them, but they're like a old like R&B boy group, produced by Diddy.
Like a Boyz II Men kind of, or
kind of Boyz II Men, but Boyz II Men is way harder. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to them too. Destiny Child, Chris Brown. I was a big fan of Justin Bieber at one point.
Yeah,
yeah.
Damn, the last guest I had on, well, not the one from last week, but the week, like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
he also said that he was a huge Justin Bieber fan.
I was a huge fan. Of
also, Jonas Brothers. I think he said the Jonas Brothers.
Nah, I don't fuck with him like that, but I do fuck with Justin. Like, I remember I used to be just on the phone and I would try to mimic how he sang, and like
he could sing. Yeah, no, he definitely could sing for sure. He's a talented guy.
He's talented as fuck. Yeah,
my brother showed me a video of him like. He was like conducting like an orchestra or some shit like while they were recording. I was like, damn, that looks fucking insane. I was like, that shit's crazy. I think people were just like more mad of him because of the way he acted, maybe, and not even his music. Because his music never like, I never really heard a song where I'm like, this is trash. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard nothing trash from him. But
oh shit! Hello? Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's all good.
It's all good.
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, honestly.
We're talking about Justin Bieber out there.
Yeah. So you were a believer.
Yeah, I was for a little bit. I even went to a Jonas Brothers concert. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I did. Demi Lovato was there. I think Miley Cyrus was there. It was a really cool experience.
That sounds pretty cool. Damn. What the hell? What kind of concert was it? Like a Disney shit?
I don't know. I think it was like a Disney tour. Like my parents just bought some tickets, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, like, I was a big fan of, like, the Disney shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's crazy.
Big Zac Efron fan.
Did you see the new movie he did was really good? The one where he's like wrestling and shit?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm planning on watching that shit.
It is really, really good. I highly recommend it. It's just kind of sad. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, sad?
It's a little sad.
Oh, damn. That's the type of movies I like, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I almost shed a tear. I was real close. But I knew the story because I'm into wrestling and shit, so I knew, like, what the fuck was gonna happen. But at the end, I was like, damn, Zach. What the fuck? Like, this shit was emotional for sure. Highly recommend it. You should definitely watch it, though. I think it's called, like, the Iron Claw.
But it's out on theaters or it's on
I think it's in theaters, but honestly, you could probably wait like 2 weeks. It should be on like streaming for sure. I think it's either signed to Apple or HBO, but it's gonna be on one of the two.
Okay.
Yeah, so you keep an eye out for it. I never got into the whole Disney shit, to be honest with you, bro. I was more of like a Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network kind of guy.
I mean, we was back and forth, like, because I grew up with two other siblings. My brother, he's like 1 year younger than me, and we would argue over the remote. He would be like, I want to watch Avatar, and I'd be like, I want to watch Hannah. Like, so we would just be arguing. So, like, I was a Disney girl. He was more of like the Cartoon Network, like, he would like Danny Phantom, like Avatar, Scooby-Doo, like shit like that. And I like the real life shit.
You like more like the sitcom shit. Like,
yeah, like I still feel like that's how I am now. Like my girl be wanting to watch like anime. And I like anime too, but like not all the time type shit. I don't like the kiddie shit.
Do you not like reading subtitles and shit?
I mean, I don't mind watching reading the subtitles as long as like the show is good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's taken me a while to like really get into anime. Like I started with Death Note, which is like
that's hard. That's a hard anime for sure.
Yeah, like we just rewatched it the other day too. And then
Light.
Bro, that nigga is insane. Every time I watch that shit, I'm like, bro, this dude is a psychopath.
I'm gonna spoil some shit. If you haven't watched Death Note, skip like 2 minutes or a minute. I feel like they should have ended it with him killing L. If he killed L when they ended the show right there, that shit would have been hard. I would have been like, damn, this is crazy. I agree, bro. But then they brought in the kids and shit. I was kind of like, it's cool, but I don't know.
I felt like that shit was like, okay, where's the show going?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the shit before with him and L going back and forth, I was like, damn, this is like, this is pretty good shit. But after he killed L, I was like, man, what?
Like, that shit was crazy because I was like, damn, this nigga really won.
He was such a fucking sinister cool. You thought he was so cool too in the beginning. Like, oh, he's a good guy. And then they played him. They played me. I was like, damn. So you said Death Note. Death Note was good. Nah, for sure.
Death Note's legendary. And then I've been getting into One Piece. I haven't got past like season 2, right? Season 2? Season 3? Yeah.
How many? What episode are you on?
I don't know. There's so many. I think it's like 90 something.
I'm real tempted to like start committing to One Piece. I'm not gonna lie.
You should. It's good. Like it's good. It's a good show. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like they be saying some deep ass shit, and you be like, bro.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. They be saying some deep ass shit. But yeah, I've been getting into that. Attack on Titan was another one. Like,
did you finish it or not?
Yeah, I finished that whole.
That shit's good. That shit's
so good, bro.
I love Attack on Titan. Honestly, that's probably like top tier shit. They're like in terms of me, like Death Note, Attack on Titan, Berserk. I don't even know if you know what Berserk is.
I watched a little bit of Berserk too.
That shit's crazy. I like the books better because they've been trying to like do different series with different studios. So it's kind of hard. It's like,
It's like, you
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What order do I watch it in and shit like that? But if you have time to read the books, for sure. Okay, the books are the shit. The books are like really good.
Have you ever heard of Never Promised Land?
Damn, one of my coworkers says it's really good. Bro. I think my brother gave her the one of the volumes for Christmas.
I didn't even go tell you what happened in it, but that shit, like the first episode, bro, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Damn.
I was like, bro, like, honestly, that's like my number one. I feel like under Attack on Titan, that's like my number 2.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's that good.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. Yeah, I grew up with like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of how I got into it.
Like
and stuff.
A lot of like my old friends, they used to talk about Dragon Ball Z, and I'll be like, I can't be sitting there for like episodes while they like, and I was like, I can't, bro. Like,
yeah, as an adult, it's different. As an adult, like waiting like to see Goku charged up, it's like, goddamn. That shit used to run me hot, especially when I was about to go to school. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it'll be like, all right, Frieza, I'm gonna get your ass, and then like the whole episode is just them talking shit to each other, and someone else is charging up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all just wasted the whole episode. And then it's like next week on Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, man, y'all fucking playing me, bro. Like, stop playing me.
For real,
but Dragon Ball Z, I think the pace on Super and the new shit is different. They kind of like sped it up a little bit, but I feel you. On the old episodes, it is kind of like.
Yeah, and then I remember one of my friends had told me, like, it's about what they're saying. It's not even about, like, the fight. And I was like, he was like, you got to listen to the fight. And I was like, okay.
I like the fights. Like, I'm more into the fights, to be honest with you. I'll be like, damn. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to think what else. I like Bleach a little bit. I never really finished Bleach, but I like Bleach. Attack on Titan. A shit like Cowboy Bebop is pretty good. I don't know if you ever watched that. That's like an older one. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
But in terms of new shit, I haven't really been. There's like a soccer anime called Blue Lock.
Bro.
That shit is nice. That shit is nice.
Blue Lock is go crazy and we was watching it. We was like saving the episodes,
dude, I fucking love it, man.
They only got one season.
Damn, a movie's supposed to come out
for real
this year. It's gonna be on. Damn, I haven't watched the shit in a minute. It's gonna be on. Shit, it's not Asagi. It's the other dude that has white hair. He kind of looks like Kahlua from Hunter x Hunter. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't even remember the names, bro.
I forgot his name. Damn, I think Nagi. Is it maybe?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The one with the white hair?
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be on him in high school and him just like balling out with, I think, one of his friends.
Bro.
I think it's coming out. It should come out in the summer or in August. I can't remember.
Bro, Blue Lock number 3
That shit's hard. That shit hard.
Like, all the sports animes really be, like, they be hard, bro. But the soccer one, Blue Lock.
I already love soccer, so I was, like, super into it. And my brother was like, we should watch it. He's like, we're going to watch an episode after work. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, I don't know about watching this shit. And then, like, we got, like, 2 in, and I was like, all right, keep playing. Like, let's just keep going. Instead of watching 2 a day, we watched, like, we were watching, like, 6. We got through the first season, like, really fast.
Yeah, Blue Lock.
I had reviewed on the channel. Go ahead, check it out whenever you have a chance. This is nice. Season 1.
I'm gonna check that bitch out.
Do you read any of that shit? Because he's keeping up with it now. He's like, bro, once you find out what's going on right now, I'm like, nah, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear anything. I was like, don't spoil anything for me, bro. Like,
bro, I gotta start reading the animes. I feel like I don't have time sometimes because I be trying to read other shit. But yeah, I was gonna start reading it after the season had ended because, like, fuck, I want to know what happened. But then I just lost track. I was like,
that's kind of how I was with Attack on Titan. Like, I forgot they took a break. I think in 2021 or 2020, they took a break, and that cliffhanger was like, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Literally, I drove to Barnes and Noble when I got them fucking hoes, bro. I was like, nah, I have to know. I was like, there's no fucking way.
You know it's serious when you gotta drive to Barnes and Noble.
I literally drove from like here to like Humble, and my friends were still like, they just watched the episode with me. And I'm like, I'll be back. I was like, I'm gonna pick this shit up. I bought that shit online, came back, and they're like, you fucking crazy. I'm like, bro, I have to know.
You gotta know.
I was like, I gotta know. I was like, I just gotta know. There's no way. Because I think at the time the last volume or the last chapter had came out. Yeah. And I was like, that shit just can't be out there, and like me not knowing what the fuck happened.
I think they just said that One Piece is on its last arc.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy. That's been going on forever. That shit's been going on since like I think the late 90s.
Yeah. I mean, that shit crazy. I mean, knowing One Piece, that arc gonna last like 800 episodes.
I have a friend who he was trying to catch up when we were in high school. Mind you, I graduated like 2016. Yeah. And we were in class, like Spanish class and shit. I'm like, damn, what episode are you on? He's like, I'm on like 239. I'm on this and that. And I was like, bro, I've been watching this shit all the time. And I saw him like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, did you ever catch up on One Piece? He's like, fuck no. He's like, bro, I'm at like 800 something. I'm like, god damn. But yeah, I ended up having a kid and shit like that, so he got like, his time kind of got compromised. But I was like, damn, bro. I was like, you've been watching this shit for a minute. He's like, dude. He's like, I feel like I can't catch up. That's just wild. I heard it is really good though, so I definitely want to check it out. Yeah. And I like the designs too of certain characters. Fuck, I don't even want to say him because I don't sound like a fucking, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Zoro? Is Zoro one with the green hair? Yeah, he looks pretty dope.
He's hard. Yeah, he's hard. My favorite character is Luffy, on all realness. But I haven't even watched enough to like see the other characters yet. Okay. But right now it's Luffy because I just like how he that nigga for real. Like,
I've seen some compilations where he's like charging up and shit. I'm like, damn, this seems pretty fucking cool. Yeah, right. But what about like Naruto? You ever got into Naruto?
I did, but like I just couldn't. I couldn't get past like. Cause it was just too many fillers. Like I was like, bro, like, why are these episodes not saying nothing?
They're like going to get like some fucking they're like fucking off the whole time. Yeah, I never really got into Naruto either, honestly.
Yeah.
I know of like one character named Kakashi, the one with the fucking thing in his eye.
Yeah.
I'm like, he looks fucking clean. And like all my homeboys who are into Naruto, they're like, bro, you would love him. You need to start watching. I'm like, damn, I don't know.
I mean, I noticed that a lot of people who like watch Naruto like fucking love One Piece, bro. Like they be watching One Piece and I know that they watch Naruto. So maybe it's like I mean, I do see like some similarities like as far as like the cast and shit. Mm-hmm. Like at least at the beginning, but like I don't know, One Piece is like a lot better to me.
I gotta get on that shit, man. Yeah. I gotta get me a Crunchyroll account.
Yeah, Crunchyroll.
I'll be fucking off sometimes, man, because like whenever like Attack on Titan ended, I was like, all right, cancel. But looking back on it, I'm like, damn, there's so much shit that I have on there that I need to like watch.
Yeah, bro.
That's I think we were watching Blue Light. We were watching Blue Lock on that shit. I was like, damn, that shit's fucking Blue Lock. Y'all need to check that shit out. That shit goes hard, bro.
Blue Lock, bro. That's the best anime. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, depending on how this next season go, I ain't gonna lie. That's like top 10 for me.
It's good. No, it's really, really good.
It's really good. And the storytelling, like, and I like it because it's like it's fast paced. Like, it's not slow, but like they still saying a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt about the games. Like they were going through full games. I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. I thought like usually like an anime, a game's gonna take like 2 episodes, 2-3 episodes. Gonna be pauses and shit, but they'll fucking either they win or they lose. I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Nah, for sure. What about like movies? Are you into movies? Have you seen any movies lately?
Honestly, I'm a really big movie goer, but like recently the movies that's been coming out are like
not feeling them.
Bro, like they're trash. Like we went to go see Hunger Games, the song ballad shit, whatever. I was like, first of all, why is this bitch singing? Like,
oh yeah, I heard it was like musical-ish.
No, like she started singing, and I was so confused. Like, I went to go check the ticket to see like if it was the right shit.
Fuck.
It was. I mean, it's not that I didn't like her like as like a, a character. It was more like the storytelling. Like at the end, I still didn't know what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there was a lot of gaps. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. Did you watch any of the other ones? I didn't see. I
did, and I enjoyed them. But like, I feel like after I would say like 2019, like there hasn't been like a lot of good movies.
2019 was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have fucking Endgame and shit, Avengers Endgame, Infinity War. That shit was
like nice. The last movie that I felt something like when I watched it was Black Panther, the second movie.
Oh my god, that shit was good.
Bro,
the second one, the second one was good too.
The second one was really good.
The fucking Neymar and shit. That shit's hard. That shit's hard. But that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. Other than that, like even the new Spider-Man movie, like the Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I liked it, but I felt like it didn't meet like my expectation. You know what I mean?
Them ending it on like a cliffhanger fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I knew it was gonna happen. It's fucked up because I knew what was gonna happen. Like I knew that it was gonna be like a part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I got roped into the movie, and then like towards the end, I was looking at my watch. I'm like, these motherfuckers need to wrap this shit up like quick. Like I don't think we have enough time. And of course it ended and shit. I'm like, oh my god, y'all got me waiting. I think the next one's gonna come out this year either. It's gonna come out till like 2025, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the niggas that's really killing it right now, like in movies, is definitely like Netflix. Like they making some good shit. Apple TV, they making some good shit. Like I feel like the era of like movies is slowly coming to like they finna be like Blockbuster in a second.
Oh man, you think so?
Yeah, and that sucks because like me going to the movies as a kid, like with my family, like that's one of the best memories I have.
Oh, I love movies. Yeah. I'm a huge movie person, so.
Yeah, but it is gross though.
Yeah.
We went to a movie theater on I don't know where it's at, but it's over there next to like River Oaks. I think it was like the Regal Edwards one, and it was so nasty in there. Like after COVID, you don't realize how much shit. Like I started to realize how much shit we did that was nasty as fuck, bro. Like eating popcorn and like not washing your hands, like
there's no napkins there. I mean, you kind of
like we was just grimy for real.
Nah, for real. That shit. I forgot who it. One of my coworkers, shout out to Kayla. She told me that like she had want to go see. I forgot what movie it was. She saw some like movie recently, and like Deerbrook. She said that like two people were totally fucking like right in the back. And she looked up and she had one with like her brothers, or she's like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. They just left.
Bro.
I was like, y'all wild, bro.
Niggas still fucking in the movie theaters, bro.
Crazy. I was like, y'all fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, look, when you in high school, you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
I get a hotel or some shit.
You get a hotel?
I used to get slip we have like a motel around here. I'll just give the homeboy a little 20, a little 40 and kind of handle my business. But I don't know, that shit in the movie theater, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'd be losing the plot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta, if you do it, you gotta like pick a movie you don't care about.
Yeah, shit. for sure. You know, this sounds fucking stupid, but you know what my go-to movie was whenever I would like have a girl like come over?
What?
Tropic Thunder.
What is that?
You don't know what that is?
No.
It's a movie with it's when Iron Man when he played like the black dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh shit, for real?
I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why, but like every time I had someone come over, I would always pick Tropic Thunder. I have no fucking idea why. I'll just put that whole on. Then I'm like, all right, if something happens, you know what I'm saying? I already seen the movie. I've seen that shit like so many times.
Yeah.
You know. And if something doesn't happen, it's a funny fucking movie. I could like sit out and watch it.
Thanks.
But I don't know why. I always had that shit on the show.
That's your go-to.
Man, my roommate was like, Tropic Thunder again? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the goat.
I was like, yeah.
Man, my go-to is always... Actually, do I have a go-to?
Go ahead, give me your top 5. Go ahead, give me your top 5 movies. Let me see what you...
Okay, number 1 is Forrest Gump.
Holy shit, really? Tom Hanks.
Bro, yeah, that's my favorite movie of all time, bro.
It's a good movie.
Number 2, it gotta be like... There's this movie called The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis and...
Yeah, bro, that's number 2.
I See Dead People and shit. That's a crazy movie.
Yeah, that one's hard. Number 3... Okay, I don't know if niggas gonna clown me for this or not. But shit. The SpongeBob movie. The
OG one, the one that where they do the Krabby Patty mobile and shit like that.
Yeah. That's number 3, bro. That movie is golden, bro. That's cinematography, movie. Bro. That's
David Hasselhoff and shit. That's a good ass movie. I had got that movie bootlegged as a kid and I was so mad.
For real?
My mom was like, "Here, I got it for you," and it was a VHS. I was in Spanish. And at the time, I didn't speak Spanish like that. I knew what the fuck they were saying and shit, but I was watching like, what the fuck? I was so fucking pressed about it. I was like, how the fuck y'all give me the Spanish version of SpongeBob? Like,
that shit was probably funny though.
As soon as I read that whole Bob the Esponja, I was like, nah. I was like, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
Yo, my bootleg, bro, it was a different time, bro, when you could get bootleg movies and shit, bro.
Have the little homeboy at the Washington Terrier just pull up with like a bunch of CDs.
My nigga
shit.
was at CC's Pizza, bro. He would be in the corner. Yeah, like we would go to get CC's and we already knew we gonna head to the nigga in the back real quick.
Oh my god, they used to have some shit though. They used to have literally every other like this shit. Even in the theaters, they still got them. I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. I had like Ninja Turtles, and I had like I think Norbit.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, my mom loves that movie Norbit for like she loves that shit. Every time I go over, she's either watching Norbit or what is the other one? Fuck, I forgot what it is. It's like some like mafia movie. I'm like, why the fuck are you watching this shit? This shit crazy, but she's always watching it. But Norbit was like a big one.
That's how I feel with my mama when she watched The Housewives. She was watching like all the Real Housewives of whatever city, bro.
Oh my god. So you said what? Forrest Gump, SpongeBob. And you said one before that I forgot.
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Then one of my other 2, like I feel like I gotta go with one of the Hunger Games movies because like that was my like bro. I was sick one week and I was watching that shit over and over again.
Good movies. Those are really good movies.
A bootleg movie too. It was a bootleg movie and I was just watching that shit over and over.
Nah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Better than Twilight, to be honest with you. I've seen Twilight.
Twilight trash, bro. Twilight garbage, bro. Like Bella, what's her name?
Bella, I think.
But what's her real name?
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah. Actually, let me not even talk shit, but like, I just didn't like the movie.
I remember like as a kid, I was like, I would always see the memes like, fuck Twilight, this shit sucks. And then like with my ex, we had watched them and I was like, all right, this ain't too bad.
Yeah.
But then we watched Harry Potter and it just totally shitted on Twilight. I'm like, dude, Harry Potter is so much better than like.
Bro, Harry Potter's goated. Actually, that's my 5th. Like the whole Harry Potter series, yeah.
Oh man, they're really good. They're really good.
Anything like that got like a little bit of imagination, like dystopian shit. Mm-hmm. Like I really like that shit because it's like it's inspired by like what actually happens now, but it's still a little bit of escapism. You know what I'm saying? And
you still kind of get lost in like the wizard world and shit like that.
Yeah, I like that.
You know which one I never watched? The Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, my dad loved that shit. I couldn't get into it. I never watched it. The movie's way too fucking long. Like, and then,
dude, there's like 6 of them now. I think with the Hobbit.
For real? Hell nah.
And the Hobbit tripped me out because like the Hobbit, I remember that shit as a kid, and the Hobbit is like it's like a small book. It's not even that big. Mm-hmm. So when they stretched it out to like 3-hour long movies, I was like, why the fuck y'all do that, bro? Like, what? Yeah, and they just added a whole bunch of extra shit. I'm like, dude, I don't feel like. Now I'm really not watching this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's like, why are y'all niggas dressed in cloaks? Like,
think about how long that is though. 6. That's 30 hours.
Yeah, bro. That's a whole like 2 days pretty much.
That's way too much.
Watching that shit. Yeah, I just couldn't.
Motherfuckers just walking and shit.
For sure. I do want to get into Game of Thrones eventually.
Oh, you should definitely do it.
I was watching the first episode and like he was talking about the bird. I don't know what they were looking at. It was like a bunch of birds and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know if I can watch this right now.
I'll be honest. I say as soon as you get through the first season's a little slower, even though crazy shit's happening. Mm-hmm. That shit's good.
Okay,
that shit's good. Have to watch it. Peak, like when it's like peak, like really good. Top tier. That shit's really good. Okay, highly recommend it. I highly recommend it for sure. The ending, I'm indifferent on it, honestly.
Okay.
Some people hated it. Some people liked it. I don't feel the type of way. I'm like, all right, they had to end the story.
Okay.
Cool. But they fucked up because like, well, they didn't really fuck up, but the dude who wrote the books, all this shit's based on books. The dude who wrote the books, he never finished the shit. Like,
he didn't?
So whenever the first season came out, he released like the latest book, which is like 2009, I think. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Or 2012. And all this time happened, and the show ended in like 2019. Mm-hmm. Fucking 8 years of making the show, 9 years. And he never made another book. And he was always like, bro, he's always just like, oh, we're like, he's like, I'm going through, he's like, this is a year where this is coming out. And everyone's like, man, stop fucking lying, bro. Like, this shit never came out. It never came out, and it still hasn't came out. All these years later.
I wonder why, bro.
So apparently, like the last 2 seasons, they were just going off of his notes. He gave him kind of like bullet points of like, this needs to happen, that needs to happen. And then they kind of just filled the gaps.
Yeah, and then the writers, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, shit, obviously the writers was doing a good job.
Oh, yeah. The last season was like I said, it's indifferent, but it's just, the good shit is really, really good.
I mean, I guess as a writer, like, it would be kind of discouraging or like kind of hard to figure out how to make something new out of something that's already made.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah.
Damn, so Harry Potter is good.
Harry Potter golden, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Like,
nice.
That's
fucking the one that has Robert Pattinson.
I
forgot what the fuck it's called. The Goblet of Fire.
That's my favorite one too.
Dude, when homeboy pops up,
bro,
Voldemort, he who should not be named. I was like, damn. I was like, this is some like. I was told my ex, I was like, this is like satanic shit right here. I was like, this shit crazy.
Bro. I mean, like, that's my favorite movie because it's like, okay, the first 3 movies was like
kitty, you know what I'm saying?
And then this was really the first time where it's like, oh shit, this nigga finna go through some shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely like the turning point for me.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah. I was like, once that happened, I was like, whoa. I was like, this is a whole. We gotta watch the next one. I was like, fuck it, put it on, because like, the other, like you said, the other ones were kind of, they were cool, but it was more like kiddish movies. They're all young as fuck. They're all like little kids, so it's kind of like. The danger wasn't too bad, but man, once old boy popped up, I was like, "Oh shit!"
I was like, "Oh shit!" This nigga taking the blood of the
bro. Like, I was like, "This is some real satanic fucking devilish shit." I was like, "No wonder people fucking parents, why you fucking ladies were tripping on this shit."
Oh God!
Oh my God, that shit was funny. Yeah, well, we go ahead and wrap it up here. I wanted to ask you, or if you wanted to tell anyone where they could reach you at, where they could find your stuff at.
Yeah, so my name's Shelby Ruger. You can find me on all platforms at Real Shelby Ruger. And you can find my music, just type in my first and last name. Got you. Any upcoming releases, shows? I do have a show this weekend on the 20th. Yeah. Bro? Yeah, and then as far as releases go, just keep an eye out for me. I'm releasing consistently this year, but I'm going to stay on the hush right now. Got you. I got you. No worries. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of a Thank You Boy podcast. I've been your host, Cesar Perez, with Shelby Ruger. Until next time, peace. Peace.